My dear students, first of all, good morning. Hope you all are fine. Today we shall continue. We shall start the new chapter, Atomic Structure, chapter number 4. In the previous classes, we have studied that what is atom and molecule. We know that atoms are the smallest particle of an element. Now, any matter, it is made up of very, very small, tiny particles. The smallest particle which cannot be divided are termed as atoms. Atoms are so small, so minute particles that they cannot be seen through naked eyes. Even it cannot be seen by ordinary microscope. However, if we use electronic or highly magnified microscope, the existence of atoms can be seen. Now, any matter, it is made up of very, very small particles. How any matters are made? It was a question for the ancient times. So our Indian philosopher, his name was Maharshi Kannad, and Greek philosophers both had tried their best to explain about the construction of matter. So in the old time, water, earth, fire, air and sky, they were supposed to be the 5 basic elements, but nowadays we know that all the elements, they are pure substances, and all the substances, they are made up of only one kind of atoms, and every atoms have a definite set of properties. Every element has a definite set of properties regarding the composition, rather regarding the structure of matter. Here are two concepts, one from Maharishi Kannad, he was an Indian philosopher, and another one is Greek philosopher Democritus. First of all, we should know what is this term philosopher. Philosopher who thinks very seriously over a topic, they are called philosopher. अब ऐसा नहीं है बाबू मैया कि किस टीचर को तंग करना है क्लास में, खूब अच्छा से सोच ले 5-10 बच्चा मिलके कि आज इस टीचर को तंग करना है, तो वो फिलोसफर नहीं कहलाएगा. दैट इज नॉट फिलोसफर. दोज स्टूडेंट्स आर नॉट फिलोसफर. फिलोसफर मीन्स who thinks very seriously for the betterment and for some innovations. They are called philosophers. So here, Maharishi Kannad, this was the era, and Democritus, this was the era. So in Hindi, we call matter, we call cheese or padarth. So in Hindi, we call substance as padarth or cheese. If we break any substance, any चीज, किसी भी चीज को तोड़ते हैं, one stage will come that it cannot be broken now. Further it cannot be divided. That smallest particle, सबसे छोटा particle will be called as परमाणु. परमाणु means param plus anu. Param means ultimate, anu means particle. Ultimate particle means smallest particle. इसको हम परमाणु कहते हैं. And two or more small particles combine together to form अणु. For example, हाइड्रोजन एक परमाणु है, हाइड्रोजन एक परमाणु है, दो परमाणु कंबाइन किया तो एक अणु बनाया. सो मेनी स्मॉल पार्टिकल्स कंबाइन टुगेदर टू फॉर्म अ अणु. नाउ दिस concept was also accepted by the Greek philosopher Democritus. According to what I said earlier, that in Hindi we say cheez, matter. Here matter, it is made up of, I have written wrong. Any matter, it is made up of very small particles. The smallest particle is called atom, and many atoms, two or more atoms, so many atoms combine together to form a molecule. See, in Hindi we call it cheese, in English it is matter. We have said, Maharishi Kannad had said the smallest particle as Parmanu. Similarly, the smallest particle of a matter, it was termed as atom. Maharishi told that many Parmanu combined together to form Anu. Same thing, atoms combine together to form molecules. Now if you can see the same example which I had told for this cheese, same thing. कि हाइड्रोजन it is made up of atoms. So two atoms of hydrogen combines together to form one molecule of hydrogen. Similarly, two atoms of oxygen combines together to form one molecule of oxygen, or three atoms of oxygen combine to form one molecule of O3. O3 is called OZONE, ozone. It is called ozone. So here you see, Kannad was a great Indian philosopher. This was the era. According to Maharishi Kannad, matter consisted of indestructible, means which cannot be divided, smallest particle called Parmanus. Param means ultimate and Anu means छोटा particle, जिसको आज हम atoms कहते हैं. A Parmanu does not exist in free state, rather it combines with same Parmanu or different other Parmanu to form a bigger particle. See, there are different type of Parmanus. What we say, there are different type of atoms. Each of them show specific definite properties. The Greek philosopher Democritus called Parmanu as atom, which comes from Greek word atoms, means which cannot be divided. Now, this idea that any matter it is made up of small particles, which was first given by Maharishi Kannad, later on accepted by Democritus. Now this concept was accepted by everyone. So this gentleman John Dalton, he was an English scientist. He also accepted this concept, and now he gives his own concept, which are known as Dalton atomic concept or Dalton's atomic theory. He considered that atoms are the smallest particle, and it exhibits all the properties of a particular element. What are the main concepts of Dalton atomic theory? First, matter consists of very small and indivisible particles called atoms. For example, हम अगर आयरन का एक नेल को ले लें, तोड़ते जाए, वन स्टेज विल कम कि we cannot break it down further, we cannot break it anymore, means it will be the smallest one. So that smallest will be called your atoms. Atoms can neither be created nor destroyed. It means कि we take two matters. एक लोहा का नेल ले लेते हैं और एक कॉपर का कोई पीस ले लेते हैं. स्मॉलेस्ट पार्टिकल मीन्स ग्राइंड करते चले जाएं करते चले जाएं. आयरन और कॉपर के पीस को तोड़ते जाएंगे तो वन स्टेज विल कम दैट both the elements particle cannot be subdivided. Now both the atoms will have similar property, but atoms of copper will have similar property, and of aluminium, of any substance, any element will have the different properties. The atoms are identical in all respect, physical and chemical property. Same thing, suppose we take some pieces of iron, grind it, all the atoms will have the same property, they all will be attracted towards magnet. But if we take the piece of copper, go on grinding, but no atoms of copper will be attracted towards magnet, but all the atoms of iron will have same property, and all the atoms of copper will have same property, but the property of atoms of iron will differ from the property of copper. Here is atoms of an element combined in small numbers to form molecules. If we can see here the small particles is atoms combined in small unit to form a molecules. Atoms of an element combined with the atoms of another element in a simple or whole ratio to form molecules. Here, one atom plus one atom. It is not so that one atom of hydrogen plus 1.5 atom of hydrogen. No, it will combine in whole number. Then his concept that atoms are smallest unit of matter. It take part in chemical reactions where there is only the arrangement of atoms takes place. For example, you see here it is NaOH plus HCl. This is acid, it is base, it is made up of how many atoms? Sodium, one atom of sodium, one atom of oxygen, one atom of hydrogen. This one is acid. It is made up of one atom of hydrogen and one atom of chlorine. After combining, they form NaCl plus H2O. This is sodium chloride made up of one atom of sodium, one atom of chlorine, and water. It is made up of two atoms of hydrogen, one atom of oxygen. So this is saying that this concept says that atoms are the smallest unit of matter that take part in chemical reaction during which there is only the rearrangement of atoms. Only rearrangement. This one atom and this one atom, these two atoms combine and form molecule of water. See, what was the earlier concept that atoms cannot be divided because itself it is the smallest. सोचो ना बाबू कि अगर कोई चीज को हम तोड़ेंगे एक समय आएगा सबसे छोटा से छोटा टुकड़ा मिलेगा अब उसको हम क्या तोड़ सकते, नहीं तोड़ सकते, दे आर द एटम्स, दे आर इंडिविजुअल. Now, we had so far what we have studied, that atoms are the smallest particle, it cannot be divided. But the modern studies has revealed the secrecy that atoms are not the smallest particles. Though it is smallest, but it can further be divided, because any atom, it is made up of three particles, rather we call it subparticles: electron, proton and neutron. Any atom are made up of these three different types of small particles, which are called as your subatomic or fundamental particles. If you can see here, studies and discoveries in the 19th and earlier part of the 20th centuries, it was proved, it was shown that atoms are divisible, atoms can be divided. They are made up of still small particles. These three particles, there are three particles in fact. So the three main particles, these three particles are what? Electron, proton and neutron. These small particles are also called as your fundamental particles or subatomic particles. We know that any atom, first of all, what is atomic number? Atomic number is what? The number of protons present in the nucleus. It is called as atomic number. In class 6, 7, we have studied that an atom is electrically neutral. Why an atom is electrically neutral? Because any atom, suppose it is oxygen, it has 8 proton and 8 electrons. 8 electrons. Now, charge on one proton is 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. This much charge is present in one proton. The same charge, 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb charge, is present in one electron. So, an atom has equal number of proton and electrons. What is the basic difference between these two? This proton has positive charge and electron has negative charge. As a result, and this neutron has no charge, so no problem. So जितना आपके पास 10 रुपया है, पॉजिटिव 10 रुपया है और 10 रुपया खर्च हो गया, how much money is left with you? Zero. No money is left. Now you are neutral. Likewise, an atom has the same number of positive charge and same number of negative charge. As a result, the whole atom is electrically neutral. So, the existence of subatomic particles was proved by the fact that an atom is electrically neutral, but it can be made to be positive or negative. कैसे? Either by gaining or losing electrons. So, this atom are electrically neutral, but it can be made positively charged or negatively charged. कैसे? Either by gaining or losing electron. For example, we know that sodium is electrically neutral. Why? Because it has 11 proton and 11 electrons. Chlorine, atomic number is 17. It has 17 proton and 17 electron. So now, if sodium loses one electron, it will become positively charged, and chlorine, after after gaining one electron, it will become negatively charged. So we know that opposite charges attracts each other. So both sodium ion, sodium positive charge, or chloride ion or chloride negatively charged will combine together to form a molecule. So my dear students, we all the teachers are feeling that there will be some problem. Once again I am reminding you, there may be problem, and not maybe, there will be many problems to understand the topics. So wherever you have any doubt, you may have to touch with your concerned teachers. In the classroom, all the teachers, we used to make you understand by different ways, writing by different things on the blackboard, but with this practice is not possible on online. But we are trying our best to give you our 100% effort. So if there are problems, you can call your teachers. Wish you all the best. Have a nice study.